Garfield is kinda like the Ice Age franchise. It's only popular because it's easy to recognise and it's something we've known about since our childhoods. Like seriously, can you really say anything Garfield or Ice Age related is beyond a 7 out of 10 at most? Overall, it's just a franchise people know, it's there, it's not beloved, but people like it. Despite the franchises not being beloved though, these franchises get milked out really badly. One example is the new Garfield Kart 2. It being Garfield Kart 2 means it's a sequel to this game, Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Could have called it Furious Racing. This is the worst racing game I've ever played. I mean, I know there's probably way worse out there, but from what I've played at least, I've not had a racing game this bad before. To see how bad the lasagna truly is, let's dive deep into the controller and play Garfield Kart Furious Racing. Seriously, why wasn't that called Furious Racing? The roster here, it's serviceable, it works, that's about it. There's Garfield, John, Liz, Odie, Arlene, Nermal, the Mouse, and Harry. I like the Mouse the most, but I kind of forgot his name. For the footage I also did decide to stick to basic characters, so I didn't really play him. The issue here is these characters are just so simple that if you don't absolutely love Garfield or love any specific character, you're not gonna be huge on them. Adding to that is just the fact that, by their design and purpose, they are as generic as a tick and as bland as sand. Ooh, I didn't know I was playing a Dr. Seuss racing game. Oh, also the humans all share animations, and the animals all share their own animations too. Jaw-dropping laziness. Oh, also the Mario Kart roster from the 90s stomps this game bad. All of them. All of the 90s Mario Kart game rosters, they stomp this roster bad. Okay, let's talk about the maps. I played 4 out of 5 cups and I gotta say, some are boring, but there's a lot of variety here. It's actually the biggest plus of this game. Like, we have a town, Egypt, a coastline, a lasagna factory. There's a lot here, and that's only the start. There's even a Coconut Mall inspired level. I mean, in a cartoony universe like Garfield, they could do so much with it. It's just the car park. I get the car park part in Coconut Mall was cool, but did the developers really think that was why people liked this track? You know, not because of the mall in Coconut Mall? I don't get the thought process here whatsoever, like at all, not even remotely. Presentation wise of the tracks, the game does it fine, the tracks look fine, they're passable, whatever. This skate park level here near the end just has a bunch of random JPEGs slapped across the floor and the walls. That looks bad. I don't know why the game does that. That's weird. Look at this skybox. Jesus Christ, that is bad. It's pixely and it's way too close. Fucking hell, the Truman Show had a more realistic sky than this. It just makes me feel like I'm inside a giant go-kart building, not an actual coastline. Talk about killing immersion, Jesus. Every other track in the game doesn't have this issue. So why does this one have it? Okay, let's talk mechanics now. How does Garfield Kart feel to play? Oh boy, it's it makes me feel something. Those feelings being confusion, frustration, but also I was kind of laughing my ass off at how bad this is, so it wasn't total torture. This game just isn't well polished. It's very unpolished, in fact, whether it be me hitting a wall and needing to respawn for some reason. That happens a lot, by the way. Whilst other points where I genuinely am stuck, but then I slowly got to get my way back and then continue the race. Oh, and the controls and physics, I'll get to those. Speaking of reversing, this clip here had me stuck reversing. I literally couldn't go forwards. It was just me going backwards. I had no control over the game for a solid 5 seconds. I don't know why it didn't let me do anything about that. It was just all sorts of messed up. Oh, and the drifting. Talk about awkward. It just feels restrictive, and the curve to the drift doesn't feel natural. It feels unnatural, it feels stiff. It gets slightly better after a little bit, but not by much. There is the boosting too. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh my. The tightness to the movement gets so bad here. Like, everything feels so stiff that you can barely move left and right when you're boosting. The Hillbillies Chainsaw in DBD had more freedom, more maneuverability. It's far ahead of this. Boosting in this game makes you feel like you're trapped in melted cheese whilst trying to drive. You just can't move. Oh, and overshooting in boosts. Ooh, it's so easy to be launched so far from a boost that it sends you out of the map and then you have to wait for the respawn. That gets so annoying so quickly, by the way, because not just is it from the boosts on the map this can happen, but also boosting from the lasagna item. So yeah, you get punished for using your item and trying to get by quicker. Didn't Sonic Forces have this exact same issue? There were other moments I fell and my character just drove on the air? What? How does that work? Sorry if I sound confused, because I feel like I've been confused during this entire video because this game is just so confusing with how unpolished it is. How does this work? How? The game just feels like trash to control and, like I said, unpolished. It's just really cheaply made. But is there any unique offerings this game has as a racing game? Well, there's hats you can unlock with different boosts by beating a cup with each character. Okay, I guess. That's the start of something. There's also puzzle pieces hidden in the map. These suck. Some are fun to go for, but others I either question how anyone could get to them without a guide, or you flat out need to stop focusing on racing in a racing game and just basically lose so you can get it. CTR's CTR challenges were leagues ahead of this in every regard. Oh, but what do you get for actually getting the puzzle pieces? Well, I didn't go for all of them, so I don't have any complete sets, but you get a reused or modified old render of Garfield. Wow! I've always wanted a modified version of a model from 2009. It's not even that. It's a picture of a model from 2009. The items are actually alright minus the boost stuff. There was one that did stand out to me though that is kind of cool. It's a magic wand where you shoot a magic ball and if it hits anyone you teleport into their position. That's actually pretty nice, I like that. Overall, this game is just complete garbage. I really tried to make this video longer in the script, but damn it, like Garfield, there's not enough to say, I can't do it. I heard the new one's pretty decent, but in 2025 we have way better options. If I see it for dirt cheap, maybe I'll buy it for a video. If this one does well. Speaking of, how much do you think I paid for this game? I saw it on deal all the damn time for under £2. The fact that I went this year from playing the Crossworlds beta to platinuming Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled to playing this shovelware slop is actually wild to me, and I don't think I would hate it as much in a normal instance, but because of the other games I've played before this year in the racing genre, hell, DreamWorks, that racing game was really fun. I'm really mad that one of the trophies is bugged when I almost platinumed the game. DreamWorks All-Star Racing, I love you, but I'm still mad about that. But Garfield Racing over here is so much lower than all of those, and it is kind of funny, but at the same time it's really annoying because I went from playing like one of the best kart races of all time, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, and then touching this. This is the anti-Nitro Fueled. It's slop-filled, mouldy lasagna fueled. If you couldn't tell, I do not recommend picking up a controller and playing Garfield Kart Furious Racing. I just want to mention real quick, I do want to do more negative videos alongside the positive ones, so this just felt like an easy video for me to do, and it was. The game still sucks though, so it doesn't really matter.